Okie dokie, it's time for the two-parter. First off is Stanley, the Skarloey Railway's number 8. Stanley is based off the Baldwin 1012D built in 1917. He worked in World War I, where he met a number of engines, like this 060 and a WD Hunslet 460, not Andreas. In 1918, when World War I ended, he was sent to a small well in Cornwall. In 1920, he was bought by the Mid-Seldor Railway. This is not my map of the Mid-Seldor Railway, I'll make my own map soon. Anyway, he pulled lots of passenger trains and goods trains, mostly goods trains though. In 1943, there was an airstrike at Arsdale Green. Stanley saved a wake of 9 coaches filled with people. The station got destroyed and it was left there ever since, but now it's part of the Arsdale Railway. In 1946, he had a really nasty accident, which caused him to be at the works for 4 weeks. The first week was a delay because of the shortage of parts. In 1947, the same event happened with Stuart and Falcon. He got transferred to the Skarloey Railway. On the 10th of October 1955, while Stanley was pulling the Nard-Twin Express, he swore he could have seen the Nard-Twin followed by the army. But it hasn't been proven. So what could this mean? In 1979, when he was pulling a passenger train to Lakeside, he accidentally took the wrong line and accidentally went down to Kirk Rowan Harbour. Now it's time for Andreas. Andreas is based on the WD Hunslet 460 built in 1916. He didn't really participate in World War I, but he did take a lot of mineral and supply trains. In 1920, he arrived on the Mid-Seldor Railway, along with Stanley. In 1937, during a massive act of sabotage, he was pulling a passenger train when it derailed. And the sad part is, 4 people died. In 1949, he almost ran over some protesters. They were blocking his path and he had to wheeze and whistle at them. In 1970, a fire broke out at Sudwin. He was there when it happened and he managed to put it out using some water tankers. In 1996, when season 4 of Thomas & Friends was recording, he asked if he could be in it. They said no, because they didn't want a massive cast of narrow-gauge engines. In 2001, he was painted into a red livery to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the reopening of the Tahlequin Railway. He did not like it. In his words, he said, "I prefer the almighty golden red, no offence, Skarloey." Skarloey said, "No offence taken, Andreas, I understand your feelings." Coming up next time is the engine who started the Mid-Seldor Railway and is the Skarloey Railway's number 10, Duke.